And good morning, everyone. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, building expert advisors for MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5 platforms, and also just becoming a better Forex trader. With that, I've become a better trader in general, and then I share this information with you, and then you can become a better trader too, if you so desire. But in the meantime, it is Monday, August 17th, 2026. We have Michael Boutros, or we don't, but Forex.com has Michael Boutros's weekly technical look ahead coming up. I highly recommend sticking around for that because I'll have a link at the end of the video this video for it. He's one of the best technicians out there. Forex.com does not pay me to say that, but I do have a relationship with .com that all my live accounts are through Forex.com. Because that's just the way the ball bounced. My accounts were sold off from IBFX to FXMC and then sold off to Forex.com for whatever reason. But at any rate, that's what we've got going on right there with that. I highly recommend that. Let's see. With that, since we're talking about making money in Forex, you can also lose money trading Forex, and you need to know about those risks, and they go something like this. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration at this time. I have held NFA registration in the past. That's National Futures Association in the United States, and that was about well, it was just recently scrubbed, but at any rate, Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And yes, I was a broker between 2002 and 2004 in about 3 different places down in South Florida. The CFTC risk disclosure goes like this. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. So with that, let's go ahead and get into the what we're looking at today. Let's talk about me some more. We'll go down here, and here we have the the multi-time frame confluence dashboard, which is an indicator I just put up a couple of days ago, and this is what it looks like in the the numbers are green, so you can't see it. Great. Uh, it's right here. Well, the numbers are green right here, but you can't see them because I'm working with a green background. So let's pick one that is not green. There we are. Now we have the dollar right over here. Now you can see it. This is the dollar versus the yen, and it is showing a fairly bearish bias right now, but it shows the trend confluence in all 4 different time frames. You can put it anywhere on the chart you want, on any of these 4 corners that you want. But it shows, kind of gives you an idea of what's going on with the trades. The pound versus the yen is showing full bullish right now. 5 out of 6 bullish, so you got the one neutral right there on the daily, and then the rest of them are bullish, but they're in green, so you can't see them because I'm using a green background. So with that, that's kind of a neat little tool that you might want to use. We also have over here the FIBO continuation zones. This is also using it here it is. Have that indicator right here. This is in the case of a pretty much a raging market. If you have a strong uh, swing low to swing high area, then you can have it pull back into this actually did it quite well. Pull back into the this green zone, which is also green, but you can also see the pull back into into this area. Well, no, you can't because it never hasn't pulled back yet. So it goes from there to there, but then from where is it? 214.53 to 215.12, and then just in case it might pull back, the chances are very good that it will pull back into this 61.8, 50 to 61.8 zone, and this just pretty much shows you where that is on the chart. It's not 100%, but it also shows that it could pull back to the 30% zone and then take off. which just looks like it's what it's going to do, but it is running into resistance right now. We'll talk about that in just a minute. And then we also have the Bollinger Band RSI Mean Reversion Pro for MetaTrader 5 and MetaTrader 4. Those are I'm both using both of those in my MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5 platforms, and using those. So if you're into MetaTrader 5 or MetaTrader 4, it's what that says right there. You can go to MQL5 and find all these. And my name there is, I go by NeelyFX Trader because NeelyFX was taken apparently. Or not long enough or something, I don't remember. But at any rate, let's go ahead and talk about trading Forex for profit. That's next. This is my website that I built. I wanted to become a better trader, so I needed more discipline and needed more ideas of how to do things. So I came and built this. We have the load your accounts right here. Got a couple of videos also on this in the in a playlist for just for trading Forex for profit.com. I show off the different features and stuff like that. I probably won't get to a video today. I'm starting to run late. But you can load your accounts here or import your trades here after you build your account. Then here's the risk calculator. If you're using the premium version, the pro premium version, you also get the high impact advisory that can cut your cut your losses by, or cut your recommended risk by 50% or so. I should pull that out because that's really not applicable since we're not running trades through this. But at any rate, you can see what you're going to do with that. You pick your risk level and therefore your lot size that's best for you to trade. You can load your strategies here. I've got a few strategies right here. This one is to be avoided. This is the impulse one. Don't do it. So that's what also reminds me of things I should not do. I've got market pulse, economic calendar, and then we have billing down here. As you can see, you can start for free. Best for learning the workflow. And then for pro traders with multiple accounts, you can come in and come in at $19 a month. And then for premium news and macro commentary, I just published one today, is $39 a month. So you might want to enjoy that. With that, let's go ahead and talk about prop firm trading over here. Not a whole lot going on. I'm 120 down on this one, which is not bad at all, considering that everyone likes to come in here and try to zoom to the very top as quickly as possible. Money flow index on the pound versus the yen is not doing so hot right now. It's not getting into the trade, not above the 80. I don't know if I would want to do that. I'm not even sure what this indicator is yet. So looks kind of like like an RSI indicator, but anyway. So let's go ahead and come back over here and we'll go to the market pulse and see what the market pulse is for today. It's risk on at 60, so we should be seeing a fairly strong dollar, maybe. No, dollar's at the very bottom. Not looking at very strong dollar today, as I could tell by the dollar to the yen. But at any rate, we do have strong Aussie. It looks like the Pacific Rim is taken off. That means China is probably doing well today. We also have the Kiwi right here, Swissy, followed by the Canadian pound, your British pound, your euro, and the JPY and the dollar on the US dollar on the very bottom. With that, let's look at our calendar for today and see what we've got going on. Don't have a whole lot going on today, I don't think. Canadian CPI, Canadian inflation information, and that's about it for high to medium impact. We probably have some softer impact news, but we're not going to talk about that. So let's get into some charts. Start with Bitcoin. I don't trade crypto. I don't like crypto at all. I don't like the concept of crypto. I think it's all a big Ponzi scheme. But at any rate, when you get down to the larger parts of finance, what isn't? But at any rate, we have the 63.58, 63.580. So it's perking up a little bit off its bottom right there, off of resistance right there at 62.90. Let's go to the U.S. 10-year. Enough about Bitcoin. U.S. 10-year. This is quite the talk lately. The U.S. 10-year yield is floating around 4.7%. That's a little high for anyone's liking. But here's the topic right here. We have the Japanese yen opening at 2.92% today. That is huge. That's starting to the currency crisis is starting to reveal as a debt crisis, and that is a big gap right there in the yield. So I've got further lack of confidence in the Japanese government. Let's turn around and go over here. I have this as Bitcoin. That's not what that's supposed to be. But it is the 10-year and the 2-year. I have it on weekly. Set it on. As you can see, the weekly chart, it is converging a lot, more than anybody wants it to. And here we go down to the daily. See what it looks like on the daily, and it is still converging. So we are starting to see the Japanese yen carry trade starting to break down a little bit. Means you're going to see a lot more volatility, downward volatility, and the pound versus the yen and all the yen crosses. So be careful if you're going to be trading the dollar versus the yen, especially the dollar versus the yen. That was has the most exposure to this. Though the British pound versus the yen has also got a lot of exposure to this too. So carefully trading those two. Also, hey, look at that sponsored ad from T-Mobile. Nobody cares. Let's go ahead and go on to this. What's next? Go over to the British pound. It's right here. 85.49, 85.50 we'll call it. Not really going anywhere right now. Kind of up and down and settling in the middle. DXY 99.45. Coming way off of that. Starting to unwind on that. Maybe we're going to start having peace break out in the Middle East or something. We have the it hadn't happened in 3,000 years, but maybe. We have the euro versus the dollar right here, 116. Oh, under 116. It broke down under 116, so it's 115.92. Pound versus the dollar is up a little bit, 135.59. Kind of so dollar pound strength is starting to reveal itself over the euro. Very interesting. Swissy dollar versus the Swissy. Big pullback on the Swissy right there. Interesting. How the dollar versus the yen started falling apart, and then the Swissy fell apart faster. Dollar versus the yen. Starting to see a little bit of a turn right there. Got a high of 159.53, and it failed from there, and it's starting to come off of that a little bit. We could start seeing the market taking over here and giving more of a negative view towards of the pound versus the dollar versus the yen. Pound versus the yen hasn't quite taken hold yet. 215.78. I'm not getting on the top side of that anyway. Just don't trust it. Euro versus the yen, again, not yet turning, but should be turning pretty soon. CAD versus the yen, 114.85, still green for about the next 10 minutes. The Aussie versus the yen, big surge right there, going to 113.40. After that, let's talk about crude oil. Crude oil, 82.78. That's a lot higher than anybody wants, but except the people that sell crude oil. Again, there's not much of a resolution going on with the Straits of Hormuz. We'll hope that doesn't turn into a longer type thing, but it could. Let's talk about the dollar versus the CAD. Coming off of that, some more opening trading. Aussie versus the dollar. Nice takeoff right there. That's about a 42 pip move. So the Pacific Rim is starting to move a little bit. Gold, 4,400, flirting with 4,400 right now. Palladium, 1768. We have platinum. No, sorry, platinum on top at 1768. Palladium at 1333, and then silver at 65.65. Ooh, 65.65. So we're looking at a possible rate hike not taking place. As far as the rest of this goes, I covered the software sector and the Mag 7 in yesterday's weekly video. So if you want to check that out, then that's what I have there. But in the meantime, that's all I got for today. Watch out for the dollar versus the yen coming down, and watch for the turning in the rest of the yen yields. Oh, pardon me, the yen crosses. Something's not going right there is my intuition, and I'm just reading a lot of information that it's the whole scenario is about to fall apart. But if that we'll wait and see what happens. But in the meantime, be nimble on that and keep your stops fairly close on the yen trades, on especially bullish yen trades. And I don't know that I would get into the negative yen trade yet, but if the Japanese 10-year hits 3%, you're gonna see a lot more fireworks as far as that goes. So with that, that's all I got for today. You guys have a great one. Happy trading. Talk to you later.